Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to show you this makeup look. It's very cherry, and cherry for a reason. I used the Urban Decay Naked Cherry collection. I'm in the fall spirit finally. Also, I'm an Ipsy creator, so I did use the products from October's Glam bag as well, so look out for those. Yeah, so if you guys want to see how I created this makeup look, it's actually really easy. Then just keep on watching and let's get into it. Okay, so to start, I'm going to start by cleaning my face. I'm going to use the Murad Essential C Cleanser, and it has vitamin A and C and E that are going to defend your skin from radicals. It smells so good. Alright, now I'm gonna moisturize using this Ven Age Reversing All-in-One Concentrate. This is like my favorite moisturizer for before makeup recently. It absorbs fast, it's just really nice. Alright, I'm gonna prime my face and I'm gonna use this Yensa Tone Up Primer Essential Glow 8 Super Blacks Essence. This is actually gonna tone up your skin. It's like a little pink or like kind of like clay colored, and this is gonna refine, smooth out your skin and just even it out in general. I actually really like this primer, and I know that my mom got this in her glam bag and she's been raving about it. She really likes it. Okay, so I'm gonna actually highlight my face before I put on foundation so that I have a really cool glow, especially with this because it's like iridescent. This is actually the Incredible Cosmic Blur Iridescent Jelly, and it's basically like a jelly highlighter, but I'm gonna put it on before foundation so that it's not too intense, because obviously I'm not gonna be going for like an iridescent like glow right now, but under the foundation it will look really good. So you can put this all over your face or on your eyes if you want. Wherever you want to put this, put it. So it does have like a purpley glow to it. Now for foundation, I've been using this Dior Backstage Face and Body Foundation. I was really intrigued by this, and I'm still not sure how I feel about it because I've only used it twice so far, but both times were like weird times where I was doing like Halloween makeup or something, so it doesn't really count, I think. But this foundation is supposed to be super buildable, and since it's good for your body too, I like that because sometimes I like to put it on my chest when it doesn't match, so I like that it says face and body because that means that usually it won't transfer. I'm applying with this Sigma curved Kabuki F83 brush, by the way. Okay, so I'm gonna conceal with this Tarte Shape Tape. This is actually called the Double Duty Beauty Shape Tape Contour Concealer. It's a really long name, and I never knew that it had such a long name, but I did get this in my glam bag, and this is the shade Light Sand. Let's see if this is right for me. It might be a little too light. Oh. This is the most full coverage concealer I swear I've ever used in my life. Oh my god, it's so pigmented. One good thing about this concealer is that it is really blendable. I noticed that sometimes really full coverage concealers do not want to move when you put them down, but this one does blend really, really nicely, so I definitely understand why so many people love it so much. I haven't used it in so long. I used to use this concealer all the time, but it looks so pretty, wow. Okay, so since it's obviously so bright under my eyes and not anywhere else, I wanna add this onto my forehead and chin as well. That way it will just be a lot more balanced, like it won't look so bright under my eyes. Okay, now to set my under eyes, I'm gonna be using this Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Skin Perfecting Micro Powder in the shade number 1. And I'm just gonna put this under my under eye so that the concealer doesn't crease, even though I don't actually think this one creases that much anyway. Okay, I can't find my brush, but I'm gonna do my brows off of camera, and I'm gonna use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow in the shade Granite, and then I'm gonna set them with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel, so be right back. Okay, so I did my brows, and then I also did a little bit of eyeshadow primer, and I used the Urban Decay Primer Potion, and then I just set it with this Too Faced setting powder. It's just a loose powder. You can use anything, even just like an eyeshadow. And so for eyeshadow, I'm gonna be using the Urban Decay Naked Cherry palette. I haven't used this yet. I'm super excited. It's so pretty, and it definitely goes with my vibe for the day. I'm gonna start with the shade, let's just start with the shade Caution, because I really don't know what these shadows look like yet, so I don't know if it's gonna be darker or lighter, I don't know. I'm just gonna start by putting the shade Caution in my crease and buffing it out. Also, I'm using a ColourPop brush, by the way. This is ColourPop E2. I really want to try the brush that came with the palette, so I'm going to go in with the shade Feels, this one right here, and the brush that came with the palette. I'm super curious about this. I have a feeling I'm not gonna like it. Okay, I'm just gonna continue putting this. Actually, I'm gonna start on my outer corner with this color and bring it in. Whoa, I didn't expect it to be this pink. So we're gonna go in with the shade Bling right here. And I'm taking this Anastasia A25 brush. And I'm just gonna further deepen what I already have. Okay, now using the brush that came with the palette again, I'm gonna go in with the shade Devilish, which is just a step up darker, and I'm gonna still do the same thing that I have going on here. I'm just trying to really deepen up this outer corner and then have a soft blend of like a soft wing almost. All right, so I'm just blending all of this out with this Anastasia A5 brush. This is actually becoming one of my favorite blending brushes. It's so nice. Moving on, I'm gonna take the shade Privacy, which is the deepest brown in this palette. I'm gonna take it on a MAC 217. I'm gonna really lay this color down. I want it really dark. You don't wanna go in with too much on your brush at first because you may get fallout, although there hasn't been any fallout with this palette, which is really impressive, but don't worry, just take your time. It doesn't need to be all at once. Also, it makes it way easier to blend when you go in a little bit at a time. Like now I'm gonna take a break and I'm gonna blend it, and then I will add more for sure, but it definitely needs to be blended out before it gets too saturated that it just won't blend. So I'm gonna start by using a small blending brush. This is a Lexi 231 right here, and then I'm gonna use a bigger brush. Okay, now I'm gonna switch over to a bigger blending brush. This is the SL Miss Glam L50 Lilac Sparkle Brush. So this is an eye blender, it's actually really good for blending out like a crease. So that's what I'm using right now, just to blend out all of this and make it all look super seamless. Now I'm gonna take the shade, I'm undecided, but I think I'm gonna take the shade, oh, why can't I decide? I'm gonna go with Drunk Dial. And I'm gonna put this on my lid space. Oh, I really hope I don't regret this decision. Actually, I think it's gonna be better if I use my fingers, so I'm just gonna go right in there. Oh yeah, that's much better. How do I feel about this color? I don't know. But I am gonna take this gold shade. This is like the prettiest gold I've ever seen, and this is from Naked Cosmetics. So this is a heavy metal loose pigment in the shade, it's actually the shade HE03, He3. I'm just gonna dip it in here. This is really, really pigmented, so you wanna be careful. Okay, see how that literally swatches insane on your hand? So I'm gonna use my finger and go in again, because I just want the intensity. Oh yeah, see that? It's so much more intense when you put it with your finger. All right, going back in with this palette, I'm gonna take this shade Privacy again, which is the darkest shade that I used. And I'm using this little tiny Sigma E17 brush. And I'm gonna start this on my outer corner, on my lower lash line, and start bringing it in. So I'm bringing it in really far today. I never bring it in this far. So just past the pupil, I'm gonna bring the shadow. And then I'm gonna blend it out with the shade Bling, which is this one right here, and then a little bit of Devilish too, because they're very similar. Well, I'm gonna go in with a winged eyeliner, Aurora Intensively Precise eyeliner in the shade Espresso, I never know how to say that, but it's just a brown felt tip eyeliner, and it's actually like really inky, which means that it doesn't have any alcohol in it, so it won't smudge, which is what we like. Excuse my mirror. I'm gonna bring it in close here so I can get this wing really nice. Felt tips are really easy to work with, especially when they're smudge free like this one, because it's like a pen. So just pretend like you're drawing with a marker. And there you have it, a wing. So I'm gonna do the other eye, and then after that I'm gonna put on lashes and mascara. I haven't decided which lashes I'm gonna use yet, but I'll let you know, and I'll be right back. Okay, so the lashes that I chose were these Lily lashes in the style Ella. I've actually never worn these before, and I feel like I didn't trim them enough because they're like really close on the inner corner, but we're going for drama today. Also, I threw on this, I actually was just kind of like swatching it, and I decided to put it on. It's the Urban Decay Glide On Eye Pencil in the shade Love Drug. This is actually new. It came with the cherry stuff. So it's like a cherry color. As you can see, it's on my waterline. So I'm gonna bronze using this really cute bronzer from the Balm. This is the Balm Cosmetics Take Home the Bronze, and this is in the shade Oliver. I think it's actually gonna be perfect for my skin tone. It actually has a matte finish, which is perfect for what I'm doing, and you can contour with this or bronze. Like, it's one of those shades that works really well for either, and a perfect nose contour shade for me, so I'm definitely gonna contour my nose with this. Also, this brush is an Anastasia A20 brush. For blush, I'm going to be using this Space Case blush, and it's called It's Not Me, It's My Sign. I also got this in my ipsy Glam bag, and I'm just going to take a little bit of it on this Anastasia A19 brush and just put it on the apples of my cheeks. It goes really well with this eyeshadow look. Also, this is vegan and cruelty-free. Highlight time. I want to use this really cute brush from Lime Crime. Look how cute this is. It has like little like confetti glitter in it, and it moves. And for highlight, I'm gonna use this. I'm staying with this collection today apparently. This is the Naked Urban Decay Cherry Highlight and Blush Palette. So I'm gonna take this one in here. It's more of a gold, and I'm just gonna put it on the high points of my face. Ooh. I gotta switch brushes because I dunked into the wrong one, and it's like completely different. It has like a, you can't really tell, but it has like a cherry reflect to it. Ooh, pretty. I'm actually really liking where highlighters are going right now because like I felt like for a little bit they were all a little too intense for me. So I think I'm gonna add this highlighter into my inner corner as well. Nice. Just because I'm being a little bit extra, I'm just gonna put a little bit of what's left over on the brush on my, like right on my brow bone, just a tiny bit. Don't bring it down too far, especially if you have hooded eyes, because that will just further bring your eyes down. All right, I'm gonna go in with this. Wow, we're really going cherry today. This is the Ariza lipstick in the shade Opus, and it's like a really like deep, I mean, you can see what the color looks like. It's gonna have a semi-matte finish to it. Semi-matte, semi-satin, right in the middle. Should I line my lips or should I not? I'm gonna line my lips using the Huda Beauty lip contour in the shade Famous. Microwave. All right, so to finish this look, I'm gonna, might as well just bring this one into it since we're doing all the cherry stuff. This is the Urban Decay Cherry Setting Spray. So I guess it's cherry scented, but I haven't smelled it yet, so. Smell reminds me of something very specific, but I don't know what. Forgot my fan today, so I'll just use the Glam bag. Multifunctional. Okay, so lastly, just to put this in here because it was in my Glam bag, and I do want to show you guys everything I got in my Glam bag. This is the It Naturals 12-in-1 Amazing Leave-In Treatment Keratin Enriched Argan Oil. So this is a leave-in treatment. You can put it in your hair when it's damp, but sometimes I like to put leave-in treatments in my hair when they're dry, like it is now, because my split ends are getting pretty bad now that I have long hair, so I just like to add it in like that. So this will detangle your hair, especially if you have damp hair, like out of the shower. It will detangle it, and it will help prevent frizz and everything like that. So, and it smells really good. So if you got this in your Glam bag, good for you. All right, you guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed watching. I hope you like this makeup look. I feel like I never do makeup looks like this, but let me know what you think. Also, thanks again to ipsy and their brand partners. I hope you guys enjoyed. Give it a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!